This is D, and Less Stress for Life. That's what's up. Tiger Woods, how in the world did he do it? His fifth Masters. We'd like to present 7 reasons why he should not have won Master number 1, let alone Master number 5. Let's be clear, the person you're listening to is not a golfer. Best thing that this person can do is hang out by the 19th hole. But whatever the case, let's hit these 7 reasons and send you home. Reason number 1 why Tiger should not have his fifth Masters jacket. He's a black man in America. And if individuals think that the issue of race in America is done and over with, just remember back in 1997 when he won his first Masters at age 21, mind you, and the youngest to do, Fuzzy Zoeller made a comment about fried chicken and collard greens. And who was it that reconciled? It was Tiger Woods. And if it wasn't enough with Fuzzy Zoeller, Sergio Garcia, who has not shown himself to be anywhere near the golfer that Tiger Woods is, made a comment. And what was it regarding? Fried chicken. Black in America is a real issue. I know you had Tiger trying to minimize, I'm not sure what he was trying to do when he said that he was Cablinasian. You listen to an interview that he had when he was 14 years of age. I'll leave it in the description box. He was aware of being black in America, but maybe he tried somewhat of an Arthur Ashe approach and just tried to be stoic and try to act like it did not affect him. He was so quick to dismiss various comments as being racist. The worst he said regarding Sergio Garcia's comment was that it was offensive. And we're going to talk about the effects of stress as well. But let's keep going. Reason number 2 is because of terrible relationships. Relationships are a booger. And we've seen too many individuals, you probably know too many individuals yourself, who would be far advanced professionally or in all other types of ways if they had solid relationships. Look at all the relationships that he's been in and out of. And I ain't dogging all of the folk, but most certainly there were a few that just, they were in it for the money, and it showed that they were in it for the money as they dealt with it. Number 3, why he should not have received a fifth green jacket. His friendships. What is the phrase? I want to say it's by Ella Wheeler Cox. Laugh, and the world laughs with you. Weep, and you weep alone. Those folk dropped off of him like fleas off of a dog after he's been sprayed, or after it's been sprayed. He had to feel like he was the only pervert in the world. All those guys he was hanging out with, no, none of them was doing anything like that, supposedly. Number 4, he lost millions in sponsorship. But I gotta give it to Nike. They stayed with him. So enough respect to Nike. And not only Nike, but EA Sports. They stuck with him. Reason number 5 why he should not have received that fifth jacket. His caddy. The caddy is the golfer's conscience on the course. So for him to have hired Steve Williams showed that he had much respect for Steve Williams. And by the mere fact that Mr. Williams made such an off-color remark shows that Tiger may not have been the reason, but the one making the off-color remark may have been the reason for the parting of ways. And it's my understanding that there have been a lot of golfers who were simply not the same once they parted ways with their caddies. But Tiger stayed the course. As significant as number 1 is being black in America, As significant as number 2 is terrible intimate relationships, male and female. As significant as number 3 is friends abandoning him. As significant as number 4 is losing millions in sponsorships. As significant as number 5 is losing his conscience, meaning his caddy, on the course. Numbers 6 and 7 are the most crucial. But before I hit you with numbers 6 and 7, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Also, click the notification bell so you could be notified of our next video. And of course, go to destressmethod.com for more resource information. But number 6, which is a significant issue as to golfers not continuing, and why there's no way that he should have had that 5th jacket. His back surgery. And mind you, he did not have 1 back surgery. He did not have 2 back surgeries. He did not have 3 back surgeries. He had 4 back surgeries. And we talked earlier about stress. Once he turned pro, he spoke in such a way as to dismiss the significance of racial issues in golf, or racial issues, period. And he conducted himself in such a stoic manner. But you have to understand that stress affects the person. Stress affects the body. Not only will it affect the mental, but it will affect the behavior, and it will affect the body. Might stress have been the reason why he was fooling around with different women? Might have been. Might stress also be the reason why he had to have 4 back surgeries? There was this is another brother I knew. He was having some medical issues on his knees. So, as he was having those medical issues on his knees, he had to get x-rays. As they did the whoever it is, radiologist maybe, that looked at the x-rays, saw them, he met with the young man, and he told him, your knees are shot. Are you under a lot of stress? So I wonder if when those docs looked at Tiger's x-rays, if they said your back is shot, are you under a lot of stress? And number 7, his dad's death. The stress scale will let you know that the number one stressor is the death of a loved one. In 2006, losing his dad, but continuing on and on and on. My brothers, my sisters, we have a lot to learn from Tiger. No matter what you think about Tiger, he's done it. Just as he's maintained the focus, you maintain the focus. You go forward, you go onward, upward to bigger and better. Well, that's all we got for now. This is D, and let's stress for life. That's what's up. Peace.